you're not familiar with this gentleman, nice to have you here,
Rick,
Ray.
great to see you
From
again.
some of our gourmet holiday shows, or In the Kitchen with David.
Yes.
Let me introduce you to this gentleman. He is bringing us Rastelli meats, and this is another game changer in the world of bringing great meats to QVC. He is this brand known around the world, like 7-star restaurants in Dubai, not kidding, and also with butcher shops and corner butchers in your neighborhood. And for 6 easy payments of $13.28, the commitment to quality, commitment to excellence that we are finding from Rastelli. We just had your steaks the other night. Loved them.
Terrific.
Whole family loving them, by the way. We're big fans. This 16 4-ounce sirloin steaks are back. They're a featured price. They're on 6 easy payments and free shipping and handling. But there are 2 words that we need to point out besides Rastelli Market Fresh, and that is Black Angus.
That's right. And Black Angus is where we start. And Rick, if you come over and you take a look at what we start with in a steak and what we look for as a butcher, for 40 years, we've been able to identify where the best steak comes from. And it comes from the Midwest, it comes from the Black Angus herd. And you can see by the marbling inside of these steaks, that's what creates that wonderful texture, the tenderness and the juiciness, and what really makes a steak a steak. When you go out to a great steakhouse, everyone says, geez, I get a great steak at a steakhouse, but at the supermarket, I don't get what I want to get. And there's a reason, because in most cases, it doesn't start with Black Angus, and it's never aged.
And it's never aged.
Never aged.
What does the aging process have to do, and what's the Rastelli difference here?
So the aging process that we handle for the restaurants is exactly what we do for our guests at QVC. 21 days aging. In that aging process, there's a natural aging, so the tenderness and the fibers inside there just become, they break down, make it tender, and make it juicy. That's why the restaurant steaks are what they are.
Let me tell you, and the family members involved in this business are extraordinary. Everybody's got a buy-in on this, and we went to visit the facility. I was there, David was there, I think Wheels was there, Sharon was there, and we just fell in love with this process. And there is that corner butcher, by the way, and you know what? What you're getting from that corner butcher, you're getting here from QVC, and you can count on that with Rastelli Market Fresh. This offer, for 6 easy payments of $13.28 is going away at the end of the day. So it's one time, or on our auto delivery as well, every 90 days for 1 full year if you want to take advantage of it. But that free shipping and handling is a part of this as well. Let me have a little bit with that seasoning on it.
Absolutely.
And it's great every time. Tell me about the sirloin, the sirloin steak.
So the sirloin steak is a steak that sits right on the hip. Right, so you get the old saying, you know, closer to the bone, the sweeter the meat, and so that's actually it. So you can see the natural juices that are inside this piece of meat. So the sirloin steak is the steak that is most widely used and recognized in most restaurants all over the country.
God rest his soul, it's my dad's favorite steak. My dad loved a good sirloin. It's got some of the flavor of the ribeye, some of the tenderness of the filet, and it's really not the price of the filet. So you're kind of getting the best of both worlds with the sirloin, aren't you?
Absolutely, you really are. And you know, besides the aging, what I really like about this steak is you can see it is trimmed from one end to the other. You are not going to have any fat, any gristle. You're going to eat from one end to the other. So it makes it a really versatile steak. And what's really nice about it, with the 4-ounce portion, just a few minutes ago, I put on a couple of steaks on the George Foreman grill.
On the George Foreman grill.
And
you can even put them in our air fryer today, special value,
yes,
right?
exactly. And basically right before, actually when you walked over, I put that on, and in less than about 4 minutes or so, look how beautiful that steak has come out. And look at the juiciness and the tenderness.
Look at that juiciness and the tenderness.
And that is just in a few minutes. So that's what's so convenient about these steaks. They're easy, they're quick, and you eat from one end to the other. So it's just the steak that I love to do different things with this steak.
A couple things I need to clarify real quick. This is what you're getting, and here's the size. You say, what is for it? But they look great, by the way. As an entree, if you are giving these as a gift, it's called Gifts for the Cook. Yes. It's now November 7th or December 5th. Those are the ship dates on this. Very important to note, because if you're getting this as a Christmas gift, it's a wonderful idea, and you're not billed until it's actually shipped. Very important point. We don't have the Rastelli box here, but it is a great gift to give to somebody you love. Why? Because you're given a retired couple, mom and dad, 8 Rastelli steak dinners. Ship it to them. Thank you, sir. Ship it to them, and what happens? The bill comes to you. The steaks go to them. Say, I'm sending these to my mom and dad. I'm sending these to my son and daughter-in-law, and they happen to live in Fontana, California, or Omaha, Nebraska. They're going to receive them. Everybody's happy. They're individually packaged, are they not?
They are. Each piece is individually vacuum packaged.
Really important.
Which means they're going to hold up for minimally 12 months in your freezer at home. And if you get in a pinch and you got to thaw them out really fast under cold water in less than a few minutes, and you're actually ready to go. And as you saw, literally 4 minutes on the George Foreman grill, and we had a great steak ready to go.
And you got a great steak ready to go. As you're shopping right now in the last minute, free shipping and handling, and the Easy Pay plan goes away at the end of the day. So all 6 easy payments on all kitchen and food items. This is the newest and latest steak brand, and it's taken our QVC viewers by storm in our gourmet holiday shows. In the last 50 seconds, what'd you bring us? Who's Rastelli?
Well, Rastelli is a family butcher shop. For the last 40 years, we've been servicing customers all over the world, restaurants all over the world, so we're so happy to be QVC's butcher. With every box with steaks, there's our signature steak seasoning as well. So this is an old family recipe. I suggest you put this on about 15 minutes prior to cooking, so you can let those herbs and spices actually soak into that meat on the grill, and that fast you've got a great steak.
Thanks for coming in our
Thank
Cooking
you.
on Q Day, sir.
Thank you.
Always a pleasure to have you here. And always a pleasure to have you here if you're watching. Why? Because it's a big day on QVC, and you're in the midst of the grand finale.